Hey, good morning, Lee here. So I thought I'd come to you real quick before I end up running all of my errands for the day. Anyways, I was on a call with a client or a potential client yesterday about a project, a web project, and the topic of budget came up. And so that's what I want to talk to you about today is how do you broach this subject? So here's what happened was the person on the other end of the call, part of my sales conversation is what is your budget? Because I need to know that I can create something for them based on the budget that they have and if their budget is unrealistic or not. So it's a conversation that's hard for people because we don't want to divulge what we have to invest for two reasons. Is maybe it is not at the top of the top of the scale for what you're trying to get, and two, we are often afraid that if we throw a number out there, that person might not have worked at that number, but they're going to pad themselves to do that. But you can't do that. You need to get out of that mindset. And here's the reason why. Is because you know what you need to get for that budget, and the person working on the other end needs to know what they can provide. So in this case, the budget that was thrown out, we'll say it was $10,000. And it was a simple site. It was a simple blog. I think it was 5-page, more of a brochure, a little bit of dynamics to it. She was going to provide all the copy and source all the images. And I said, well, you know, I can do that for $5,000. And I'm just roughly throwing numbers out here because there's a whole different bunch of scenarios. And she was like, wow, you came under what everybody else did. And I had said to her, well, my process is like smooth. And when I don't have to get things from you like copy and images, it allows me to create at a much quicker pace because I already have a solid process for that. But I wanted to give you enough room so that if you say, I can't do the images, it's just too overwhelming, it's not taking time, then we can come back and address that, which is change of scope issues. So when I ask for your budget, I don't ask to try and meet or just come below it. I ask because I want to know the parameters that we're setting. Can I work within them? And if I can't, who do I have in my arsenal that can? Or where can I send you that you can get the help that you need? So think about it like if you're buying a house. So when you buy a house, you're qualified for a certain amount of money that you can spend. And it's usually based on the loan that you can get. And so most real estate agents will try and find you a house that's like either at that budget or slightly above it because they want to give you the most for your money. But you have to step back and think, you know, if there's not some wiggle room, what happens if I find the perfect house, but the appliances aren't my aesthetic, or they're really old and they're going to need to be replaced? Do I have enough money left over that I can get that? Or maybe it needs a fresh coat of paint and new carpeting. Do I have enough money left over to do that? Or am I going to spend so much that I'm not even going to be able to eat every day? So you need to work within your parameters and stop listening to people who are telling you go out and get loans to get these services provided to you, or go get a second job, or go do this, or go do that. No. If you can't find someone that works within your budget, find someone who can. There's a lot of quality providers out there that are like me where they've streamlined so much that they can knock out something at a price that's less than their competition. So there you have it. That's my rant for today. I'll see you in the next video tomorrow.